Before we get into the story, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more real-life relationship stories and shocking twists like this one. My name's Ethan. I'm 32, and I've never been the type to make a scene or blow things out of proportion over nothing. I've always believed real love means trusting your partner so deeply that little insecurities don't turn into huge fights. For 3 years, Mia made that easy. She was sweet, effortlessly charming, and had this laugh that could brighten the worst day. But every relationship has that one moment where you pause and think, wait, what am I even looking at? Our 3rd anniversary was meant to be our little escape. No work, no stress, just us remembering why we still chose each other every day. I booked a table at a fancy restaurant she'd mentioned months earlier. Dim lights, crisp linen napkins, a menu where prices weren't even printed. That night, she looked stunning. Soft curls framing her face, wearing a pale pink dress straight out of a romance movie. She kissed my cheek, took my hand, and said she couldn't wait for our evening. What I didn't know was that our night was about to have an uninvited guest. We barely sat down when her phone buzzed. She smiled, typed quickly, then casually said, "Oh, by the way, Jordan might stop by. He's nearby." I froze. Jordan. My head spun. She nodded like it was no big deal. Jordan, my best friend from college. I knew him by stories, late-night study sessions, random road trips, inside jokes no one else would understand. I thought he lived across the country. I thought tonight was about us. Before I could process it, he was there, walking straight to our table, tall-built, flashing that confident grin guys where when they know they're welcome, even when they shouldn't be. Mia jumped up to hug him, and just like that, our anniversary dinner turned into their college reunion. They sat across from me, laughing about old professors, dorm life, and some beach trip where Jordan lost his wallet, but somehow kept everyone laughing. I smiled when expected, nodded at the right times, tried to enjoy my own anniversary, but a quiet ache was building in my chest. Then came the moment that shifted irritation to outright shock. The waiter approached, polite, asking if we wanted the drink menu. Before either of us could answer, Jordan jumped in. "We'll take the Chateau Reserve 2015. The waiter hesitated. "Sir, that's our top bottle." Jordan grinned at me. "Don't worry. My guy here's covering it." It felt like a punch. My guy here's covering it. Mia didn't correct him. She just laughed. That same musical laugh I used to love. Only now it felt careless, wrong. The bottle arrived. They sipped a wine that probably cost more than my car payment. Leaning in, sharing memories, joking like I wasn't even there. At one point, Mia placed her hand on Jordan's while laughing about some dorm kitchen disaster. The ache in my chest sharpened. Not jealousy, not full betrayal, just a cold, clear realization. I wasn't part of this night at all. I excused myself to the bathroom, calm, collected, under the soft restroom light. I stared at the mirror and saw a guy trying to figure out why he felt so small on his own anniversary. Then it clicked. Not anger, not pain, just clarity. I walked back out, caught the waiter's eye, and quietly asked for my check. Just my entree, the one glass I barely touched. He printed it silently, as if he'd seen this movie before. I left cash to the tip and slipped out the side door. The night air hit me cold, but freeing. Every step to my car felt lighter. By the time I started the engine, my phone was blowing up. 3 missed calls, then 12, then 27. By the time I got home, over 50. And apparently, the bill had arrived. I didn't answer any of them. I let the phone vibrate on the counter, while I sat in silence. People think heartbreak is loud crying and yelling, but sometimes it's just a soft click of a door closing behind you, a tiny sound that changes everything. 12 minutes later, her text shifted from confusion to panic. "Where are you? Did you step outside? The waiter said you only paid for yourself. Ethan, this isn't funny. Come back." Then one text stopped me cold. "Please, just tell me what I did wrong." I exhaled slowly and typed. "You invited him to our night." Instant 3 dots. I didn't think it was a big deal. He's my oldest friend, after all. But respect isn't testing how much your partner will tolerate. I typed again. "You didn't ask. You didn't warn me. You let him order a bottle that cost more than the whole dinner. and you laughed with him like I wasn't even there. Long pause. Then a call. Against my better judgment, I picked up. Her voice shook. Ethan, please. Can you come get me? Or can I come to you? We need to talk. I kept my voice steady. Talk? I didn't mean to make you feel left out. I just got caught up. He's comfortable. Comfortable? That word hit hard. And what about us? I asked, were we comfortable too? Because it wasn't our night. It was yours and his. She fell silent. It wasn't romantic. If that's what you think, that's not the point. I said, if I invited an old female friend to our anniversary, ordered crazy expensive wine on your tab, and ignored you all night, would you have stayed? Silence. Heavy, telling silence. Finally, barely a whisper, I didn't think it would hurt you. That was the real problem. She hadn't thought. Mia, please don't end us over one dinner. It's not one dinner, I said quietly. It's clarity. More silence. Then the question I knew was coming. Are you breaking up with me? I closed my eyes, waited until my voice felt calm. I'm stepping away. You can talk to your best friend about the bill and everything else. Don't act like he means more than you, she choked out. I'm not acting, I said. I'm reacting. Another desperate plea. Can we try again? I didn't say yes or no. I needed time. For once, she didn't argue. The next few days were colder than I expected. Long apologies, explanations, promises it was what it looked like. I read them all, answered none, not be cruel, just to separate real from comfortable. On day 4, she showed up at my door. No makeup, no fancy dress, just red eyes, looking smaller than ever. She held out a folded receipt. He paid for the wine, she said softly. All of it. I told him he shouldn't have ordered it. I looked at the receipt, then at her. I'm not asking for anything, she whispered. I just needed you to know I heard you. It didn't fix what broke, but for the first time, it felt honest. I didn't invite her in. I didn't slam the door. I just nodded, said thank you, and let the moment hang. Heavy, messy, real. Sometimes the biggest truths come from the quietest exits. Walking out that side door that night wasn't running away. It was the clearest thing I could do.